Assalamu alaikum and welcome again to ChadNass TV. I'm so happy to talk to you. Today I have chosen as a lesson to talk or to deal with a national exam. A national exam and of 2016, session 2016. And I've chosen the part of language because I know the text is often very easy to answer. Of course, we need to how to answer comprehension questions and other questions, but I focus more on language because many students can fail some marks and some notes here, or can flank out some marks. Okay. So language, we have different questions, exercises. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's begin by the first one, exercise which is word formation. We studied in one of my lessons word formations. That means we need prefixes and suffixes. They give us a sentence and the word between brackets, and they ask us to change this word according to the context. So we should know, what do we need exactly? Do we need an adjective or a noun or a verb or an adverb? In this exercise I will show you something that can help you in the national exam, inshallah. So the first one, Morocco was the first country in the world to recognize the independence of the USA. Recognize the. So here we have adjective, but we don't need here adjective. We need what? We need a noun. So we are obliged here to change the adjective into noun. So we need what? We need independence. Okay. So we need independence. So we need a ENCE as an adjective forming suffixes. Okay, remember now. So when dealing with this exercise, we should remember everything concerning suffixes and prefixes. Okay. Number 2, developing renewed energy is among the priorities of the Moroccan government. So I'd like to stop here and show you something that can help you. So we have developing, we have a gap, and we have energy. We know energy is a noun. In Arabic, I will explain this in Arabic. في الامتحان وطني كيعطونا جملة، كيعطونا فراغ وكيعطونا اسم. يعني قبل الفراغ كاين، قبل الاسم كاين واحد الفراغ. إذا أكيد ضروري كيخصني نغير هاد الكلمة اللي كتماشى مع هاد الاسم. So we need adjective. Please, if you have a gap and a noun, so we need an adjective. Now, how can we form adjective from renew? Renew is a verb. So we need what? We need an adjective forming suffix. Which suffix exactly? Okay? So we need you remember, there are many suffixes needed for forming adjective. We have able, OUS, IVE, IC, and so. But here we need what? We need renewable. Okay? Renewable. We have the suffix able. I'll explain the difference between able and with I. So, able because the word has a meaning. Renew has a meaning. So that's why we use able with A, not with I. Now, the following exercise is fill in the gaps. إملاء الفراغ. So, they give us a sentence, and here we have 3 choices. We have to choose one of these words. Only one is correct. Now we should understand the meaning of the sentence. Okay. So, many and the gap. Many in the USA have been struck by the hurricane this year. Are we going to choose problems? No. Disasters? No. And areas. Areas means a place, أماكن, okay? So many areas. Okay, many areas. عدة مناطق في الولايات المتحدة تعرضت إلى إعصار هذه السنة. إذا أماكن areas. MSF, and we have Médecins Sans Frontières. So we need what? We need a phrasal verb. We have mixup, stands for, and calls for. Which one? I know that you know the answer is because we have Médecins Sans and Frontières. It's an acronym. So the phrasal verb is stands for. Means stands for as a phrasal verb means this means that, okay? So MSF كعني Médecins Sans Frontières, okay? And the following, the third exercise is gap filling or filling the gaps, something. As you may see, here we have a sentence, and then we have some relative pronouns. I hope you still remember something concerning the use of relative pronouns and relative clauses. Muha al-Hussein, comma. We have a comma here, okay? And then a comma. So we have a relative clause between comma. So whenever we have a relative clause between comma, it means that it is non-restrictive. It is not necessary. We can drop it. And we can say, for example, Muha al-Hussein died in February 2016. But we want to give more information. بغينا نعطيه هذه المعلومة هاد الجملة اللي غادي تجي هنا بين الفاصلتين غتعطينا معلومات إضافية. So additional information. So which one are we going to use? Is it whose or whom or which? We know that which replaces an object, so we cannot use which. Whose is a possessive. We cannot use whose, but we use whom because whom replaces a person in an object possession. So the verb here is not. So everyone is the subject of calling. It's not Muha al-Hussein, but we call him. So Muha al-Hussein is the object here, not the subject. So, and then number two, many people today can't imagine. Pay attention here. Can't imagine this expression, this phrase, okay? Can't imagine without their mobile phones. We have to live, living, and will live. Remember, the lesson is about gerund and infinitive with to or without to. So we have imagine, can't imagine, is followed by the gerund form. So we use can't imagine living. We need a gerund form. And the following exercise is they ask us to put the verbs between brackets in the correct tense. Means we are asked to conjugate the verbs. Okay. كيطلبوا منا في هذا التمرين هذا الله يرضيكم يطلبوا منا أننا نصرفوا الأفعال على حسب السياق ديال الجملة. So, but pay attention, it's very easy. Okay. By June 2018, can you remember something about this indication or indicator? By June 2018, the workers complete the highway between Tangier and Casablanca. So, by June 2018, so it's a by plus a duration of time, meaning that we need what? We need a future perfect simple. So it becomes, we're going to conjugate to complete into future perfect continuous. So it becomes, will have completed. Will have completed. It's a future perfect because we have by June. In Arabic باش نشرحوا مزيان المعنى ديالها مع نهاية مع شهر يونيو 2018 العمال غادي يكونوا سالوا طريق السيار الرابط بين طنجة والدار البيضاء. Number 2, Layla first meet her husband when she was at university in 1996. We have the verb meet. So which tense do we need here? Of course we need simple past, okay? Simple past. Why? You should ask me why? Because we have an action finished in the past and we have a definite time. علاش بدنا نختار هنا simple past؟ لأن عندنا أكسيون فعل سلا في الماضي وكنعرفوا بالضبط حددنا الوقت فوقاش كنعرفوا الوقت بالضبط إذا when she was at university in 1996. That's the definite time. So we need simple past met. Sentence rewriting now. Sentence rewriting. And Ahmed Sfraoui wrote La Boîte à Merveille in 1954. We have La Boîte à Merveille. So we need here what? Passive voice. It becomes, we have real simple past, and the verb to be in simple past was written by Ahmed Sfraoui. Okay? Number 2. Despite being an expert, Jim couldn't recover his files from his hard disk. So هنا كان تناقض. Linking word is for concession. We have this one. رغم أن جيم خبير في المعلومات ولكن ما قدرش يسترجع المعلومات أو بعض المعطيات من لو ديسك ديور. Okay? And now although Jim, so despite the use of despite is not the use of although, even if they are connecting opposing sentences. واخا عندهم كيربطوا لنا جوج ديال الجمل متناقضه ولكن الاستعمال ديالهم في الجمل غير متطابق. So with although we need what? We need subject and verb. مع although كنحتاجوا الفاعل والفعل. Although Jim despite, so although Jim was an expert, he couldn't. So I will finish here. Sorry, I will. Okay, although Jim was an expert, he couldn't recover his files from his hard disk. Now we lost number 3. We lost the game because our goalkeeper was not in good physical condition. Number 3 is we need if. So we need conditional type 3. So we're going to suppose the opposite now. We lost the game. Why? Because our goalkeeper was not in a good. We're going to think about the opposite. So we can say, if our goalkeeper, so we need it had been in good physical condition. This is the condition, and the result would be he could or he would. It's you have the choice. You can use could or would. He would have. We, because we are talking about we could or we would have won. We would have won the game, but unluckily our goalkeeper was not in a good possession, in a good health, in a good physical condition. That's why we lost the game. So at the end I'd like to say thank you for watching and wish you a nice day.